And let's bring in NBC's chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams. Dan, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mary.
You just heard Kurt Knox say that he felt that this was a character assassination of her daughter, travesty of justice. In his mind, crystal clear that she should have been found not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Should this have been an open and closed case?
I don't think this was an open and shut case one way or the other. No question there was character assassination. No question that the media blasted her, I think, in a very unfair way. That doesn't necessarily mean that this jury of civilians and judges came to the conclusion they did because of that. There was real evidence here. This is not some random tribal court. The bottom line is they brought in DNA evidence. She had her own conflicting statements, as you heard there in the setup piece. And as a result, it seems, they determined that she was guilty. Look, if I had seen the evidence that I saw in this case, I think I would have had reasonable doubt. But with that said, this was not an easy case.
How does the appellate process work in Italy? I know it's different than here. What can we expect?
They effectively get the opportunity to retry the case, which is good for Amanda Knox. Because here, all you really get to do on an appeal is challenge the legal decisions from the judge. You don't retry the case on appeal. In Italy, you can, in many ways, retry the case. And that could really help her in an effort to bring in new evidence and effectively have a new trial.
Well, why do they keep saying that, a lot of people believed they were going to find her guilty, but then come the appeal process, she'll be found innocent. It'll be overturned. Is that typical in Italy?
No, I don't think it's typical, but it's far more typical than it is here. I mean, here we always look at the appellate process and we roll our eyes when a defendant has to say, oh, now I'm going to appeal. And we all say, oh, well, good luck.
Right.
You can try. It happens every once in a while. It doesn't happen often. There's definitely a better chance in Italy. And I think with the world watching, there's going to be a real sense on the part of the Italian legal system that they have to effectively retry this case. They have to look at it again.
And finally, Senator Cantwell says she's going to take up this matter with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. What can the Secretary of State do about this, if anything?
I mean, look, I don't think that's going to make any difference at all. I think that diplomacy is not going to be the way that they're going to get anything done in the Italian legal system. Again, this is a serious legal system. It's not one that's sort of viewed as one of the greatest in Europe, but the bottom line is that it is a serious legal system that I don't think will make this determination based on diplomacy. It's going to be based on appeals. It's going to be based on evidence. And look, there's no question that public pressure, in particular public pressure from high-profile and important and significant government officials, matters. But I don't think that's going to be the make or break in this case.
All right, Dan Abrams, thanks very much.
Meredith, as always.